Okay, in this video, I'm going to take you through calculating the cost of your 3D prints for your Eng 1500 projects and how to use the form to actually get things printed. So, calculating the cost. This is required whether you're printing at home or you're printing in a farm, because the cost that we want for your Eng 1500 project is the one that you would do as you made your first, say, 100 of these, not your first one of these. So you need to be able to budget every single part of your Eng 1500 project, right? So you want to print something, it has to go in your budget whether you print it at home or not, because you're not printing the first 100 or 1,000 of them on your crappy home printer. You would use something like a print farm, exactly what we're going to give you access to. And the number I'm going to give you here is more or less the number we charge this print farm out if somebody comes to us and says, hey, we want to print 10,000 of these things for something, because we do run this as a service as well. So the way that it works as a service is you get charged a little bit of money per print to pay for the human being to come in, put your printer on, prepare the bed, check that there's filament, let the thing do its print, take it off the bed, package it up, ready for collection. So you pay that, and then you pay a number of dollars per kilo of filament used, proportional to what we pay for the filament and the maintenance costs that are ongoing for constantly running them. So the calculation that we use is has some kind of gross numbers in it when we sell it in reality. I'm just going to round those numbers for you. So $6 per print plus $75 per kilo. Okay, so if you put a 100-gram print on, that's going to cost $6 to start with and $7.50 worth of filament. So it's a $13.50 print. Don't do maths on stream. Yeah, there you go. If you print a smaller thing, it will obviously cost less. So there is some incentive here for you to be intelligent about what you put on. Also, if you've got 4 little things to print, put them all on the print bed at the same time and only submit one job. It's the same amount of work for a human being to load the file, whether it's one small thing or 4 small things. So don't make us load it 4 times individually. It's strictly to your detriment if you do that, because you will be paying more and it's less efficient for us. So by all means, put a bunch of stuff on together. If you've got like 100 small things to print though, there's a middle ground to be found, which is putting, if one of them falls over, does it ruin absolutely everything? So maybe don't put like 100 on all at once. Be reasonable, but yes, by all means, be efficient. So that's how you calculate it, whether you're printing at home or not. Cool, done. I'll put that in the description below so that you can just quickly check the description. But 6 plus 75 times number of grams. Oh, if you don't know how much your part weighs, the slicer tells you. So you can just go and check in the slicer after you've sliced it, and it will tell you exactly how many grams of filament you're using. So you're good from there. Okay, now coming to filling out the form. If you would like the extra background on the Zero to Hero stuff, so this is extra background information about cool 3D printing things, you can go and watch the Zero to Hero stuff if you like. And if you don't know much about printing, I would strongly suggest that you do that. You're a student, not a staff member. You have a student number. You are part of Eng 1500. You must put your tutorial number in, okay? You don't go and collect your prints. We deliver them to you. So if you don't know your tutorial number, you can never get your print. So make sure you know it. By like week 2, you will be in a team in Discord, and you'll be in a workshop tutorial in Discord, and it will have your thing there. But you can always just go to the uni timetable and look it up. Just so that nobody is fucking confused about this. You are not in T0101 unless you are the Monday 12 to 2 aerospace class. They are T0101. Nobody else is. So if you think you're 01, you're not, unless you're in this class. So go and look it up. You can look up the uni's timetable if you like. This is publicly available, or as I said, check Discord, check your My App thing. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can check. So let's assume you're in 04, just to put something in. And then check these declarations. So IP, if you believe that this is some brand new invention, if you send us your files, then we have your files. So your IP is now in the public domain. You guys aren't making anything, but I have to ask you to declare this. I'm letting you know that we are going to store your data. So be aware of that fact. Make sure that you followed the instructions in the videos, that it is PETG and you've done all of the things correctly, because if you don't, we don't care, all right? It's not our problem to chase you and help you or anything like that, so that's just an acknowledgement of that. You're a current student, which is fine. And yeah, we reserve the right to say no if you're printing dumb stuff or whatever. And then you just go and you upload your G-code file there and you hit submit. And away it goes. You should get a confirmation email saying that, yes, it's been submitted and it has passed all of our internal checks. If it fails our internal checks, go and fix those things up and resubmit. You may get an email when it gets put on. It's pretty arbitrary to you. You'll be able to collect them from your next tutorial class, provided you give us, enough warning to actually get them on and get them printed. If you put it in the day before your tutorial, you're absolutely not going to get it. If you give like 2 days notice, you will probably get your print in your next tutorial class. That should be it. It's really quite simple. With that, we are done.